All right guys, Jonathan here, Colorado Custom Covers and Decks. Just want to go over how do we install our Edge X Clips here. We got Trex RainEscape, as you can see. So we're installing the Camo Edge Clips here. And so normally what we do is we'll go out about 5 rows and then screw it down. This year we're kind of tight, so we're only doing what, 3 or 4 rows, and then we'll go through and screw it down. And so what we do is we pull our measurement out in the middle and we get that measurement right. One guy gets a measurement, the other guy screws it down. We're using the drills with the chuck set at 15 so that it doesn't pull through it. So then as he's going through, he's got his mark, and then as we come through and we work our way this way, we'll then keep that mark right so that we keep the boards nice and straight with our front border here. And so that's how we make sure that we keep that nice and straight. Another option, this is kind of a small run, so it's not too hard to move or do with your feet. But another option is with the RainEscapes, we'll use a 2x4 and bring it out and cut it, and then put a pry bar at the end of it and pry it to get it nice and straight. So if we have to do that, that's definitely acceptable. And then when you don't have RainEscape, you just use like a board tightener. You put the board tightener on the joist and just kind of tighten it while you get your measurement and you work your way through. So we got David and Don here screwing down this, staying nice and straight, working the measurements. And then once you get that row all done and all set, now you can have a guy come back with the camo screw gun and just go and screw them down. And so this thing, it just fits right over the screw. And again, set the drill to 15. At least that's what we found works really well. And just go through and screw it down. So if you have 3 guys or a couple guys, the next guy can start working on putting in the board while the guy goes through and screws everything down. And you know that it's nice and spaced properly, because once you push it all nice and tight, it'll sit tight to that spacer right there, 3/16, and have a nice even space, nice and straight all the way through. All right guys, hope that worked, but this is the best fastener system that we've used. We used Tiger Claw before. Problem with Tiger Claw is that when you got multiple rows going through the deck, trying to keep it perfectly straight, it's kind of difficult. We found that this camo works really great. So here we got a herringbone, so we don't have to worry about these seams lining up. And so if we had seams lining up all the way through, what we would do is we would pull back, write our measurement on that board as we go, so that we know on the next section we pull back to match that measurement so that everything stays perfectly straight in line. So in the way that these get clipped in, Don, how do you clip these in?
Pinch the wings in. Make sure you to the right side here. Just slip it into the groove. Make sure you're centered onto your joist.
Just like that, guys, nice and easy, real simple. You can do multiple rows and you can get a lot done pretty quick. All right guys, hope this helped.